I'm hearing this gets to be easy. This gets to be easy. We're done. There's no more taking the hardest route. There's no more finding satisfaction and burnout. I'm hearing ignorance of your needs never stopped you from needing the things that you needed. The focus you have on yourself is being amplified during this time. I'm hearing all of the love and devotion that you show yourself is being mirrored back to you. And that your life right now is becoming a reflection of who you are. You're becoming a reflection of the changes you've made. The differences are clear. I'm hearing singing, specifically a cappella. There's a need to unlock your throat chakra. I feel like you're not speaking at the top of your register, or you're not exercising your voice enough. Something to do with like your vocal cords, maybe strengthening your vocal cords. There's been this urge for singing. It's like a burning in the throat, almost like you're really thirsty. And this burning is a need for self-expression in any way that it can come. For a lot of you, it will begin with singing. For a lot of you, it's speech. For a lot of you, it's anger, expressing your anger. You could have recently had an argument with someone where you felt like no matter how hard you tried, the words just kept coming. I'm hearing this is helping you to unlock your throat chakra, to feel your feelings in their authenticity. I'm feeling like this idea that it's somehow not okay to be angry. It's not okay to be sad. This is something that we're unlearning. But I'm seeing a lot of you still hold this initial urge to be less angry, to be less sad, I'm feeling like there's a bit of confusion when it comes to manifestation, that you have to always be happy, that you have to always be vibrating so high. And Spirit is saying, no. You get what you want because of who you are, not because of what you feel. Your feelings, while not invalid, is just information. And you're not being judged by them. You're not being judged for expressing your anger, or for expressing your sadness, or for what you would consider wallowing in your sadness. I'm hearing sadness is its own teacher. I'm seeing like I'm hearing exercises, but something about expressing yourself in these ways is, it's moving pieces around. It's strengthening you, allowing you to hone the tools you need in order to be impactful. A lot of you have a responsibility or some type of calling that requires you to be strong in your opinions and strong in the way that you express those opinions. These childhood wounds of being afraid to be seen or afraid to be heard, something about like if you were authentic or too loud or too much of anything, that you would be punished. That's still running rampant in a huge portion of this collective, because it is a wound that through overcoming is going to help others overcome their wounds that are just the same. Spirit is reminding you that even when you feel alone, there's always someone experiencing the same things as you. I'm also seeing that there is some sort of anger that needs to be released. I feel like it's being suppressed. It's something to do with something that happened when you were very young or at a very impressionable time in your life. Like I'm seeing like it's a big kind of like blip on a radar. I'm also picking up on the color red. And then I'm seeing like red wax, like seal on an envelope. I'm seeing orange as well, and purple. I'm also seeing there's a need for more silence, or that the type of silence that you have access to is not quiet enough. There's like this feeling of never getting to fully relax, or jumping at sounds, or tensing at small differences in your environment. We're being like there's a hypersensitivity to noise or light. I feel like we're getting very particular about our environment because of the type of energies that we are opening up ourselves to. Some of you could be expanding etherically, like maybe receiving more gifts, maybe feeling random aches and pains. This could be like in your joints, or having a lot of like congestion or like crown chakra tingles. A lot of us are going through expansion. A lot of us are going through an energetic upgrade, and there are going to be physical reminders or like physical proof of these changes. I'm hearing ordinary, things that would appear ordinary to somebody else. There's a significant change that you've noticed or you're going to notice. This could be like structural things or things outside not looking like how they used to look. Birds are significant. I'm seeing an ostrich, but I saw earlier a cardinal in my mind's eye. And then I just heard a huge like rushing water from upstairs, so maybe water is significant. I'm also seeing there's some sort of, what is it? Back to the ordinary. This isn't an ordinary calling. I'm hearing like you might feel like you're being mocked by the people in your life about a particular path you're choosing to go on. And I'm hearing it's actually just your younger self projecting what how you perceive that either your parents or friend or someone who you look up to, you're perceiving how, I guess you are, how do I want to say this? It's like you're imagining how they would feel based on past experiences, and you're replaying that loop in your mind right now. I'm also seeing there's some sort I feel like there's a fight coming for some of you, like a verbal altercation, some sort of like disagreement. We are in retrograde season. But this is going to be very cathartic for you, and it's also going to clear a lot of space in your routine is what I'm hearing. So maybe spending more time alone or having access to more somehow. It's like losing something to make room for something else. What else does this collective need to know, Spirit? I'm hearing you need to look closely. You need to look closely at what this is that you're trying to call in. There's something very specific, something very almost larger than life that you're calling in, but I feel like you're afraid to put a lot of details into the request. I'm hearing there's not enough details. There's not enough information, not enough energy towards what you're asking about. It's like you're almost afraid to put any energy behind it for fear of, I don't know, maybe looking stupid if it doesn't pan out. There's some sort of fear of success or fear of being seen trying or being seen failing that's preventing you from putting your all into what you're manifesting. I'm I'm seeing there's something to do with dogs as well. Encountering more dogs. Maybe Hecate is significant. Lots of barking. Lots of seem like dog shit. I'm also seeing like ducks. Ducks are significant. The color pink is significant. Someone could be having a weird relationship with pink. I'm seeing like a really muted, like a mauve or like a baby pink. And I'm seeing like a top that keeps getting thrown away and it keeps finding its way back. It's really specific for someone. And that this could really represent this issue or this disharmony or disagreement with the receiving energy. I feel like this collective might, when they get a little bit of a return from the universe, you start doing more. You start trying harder, doing more, and it's actually having the opposite effect on what you want. It's like you're almost chasing your manifestation away at that point when you were just starting to get little pieces of it coming in, and it's because you were trying harder, you're doing more. It's like you get a little bit of it and you hold on so tightly that it like breaks. Also, Spirit wants to remind you that the way that you get your manifestation is the way that you will maintain your manifestation. Oh, my nose. If you are manifesting from a place of discomfort and self-sacrificing, you will always have to manifest from that place. But if you can manifest from a place of ease and rest, you will always have your manifestation without it draining you, without it taking from you. It'll be a beautiful mirror of your relationship with yourself and your trust in the divine. I'm hearing finally there's going to be some acknowledgement of someone who hurt you or someone who maybe started a rumor about you, gossip about you, something like that. There's going to be some acknowledgement. There's going to be some, I'm hearing clearing your name or clearing your name. So there's someone who spread some rumors about you or said some things about you that are untrue or frankly none of their business. And I'm hearing that the people that it matters, they're going to know the truth. They're going to know the truth. And I'm hearing like it's almost going to be anticlimactic because I feel like you don't care anymore. I feel like you've evolved past that point, but because you have evolved past that point, that's when this thing is coming in. You have like the ultimate detachment with, you know, receiving this type of acknowledgement, and that's why it's coming in. And I'm hearing go be extraordinarily ordinary. Live your life with like the utmost authenticity in every moment if you can. Like follow your intuition to the T. In the moments that don't seem important, in the moments that are small, you are strengthening this muscle and teaching yourself to trust you. I'm hearing like your internal fire is growing. You could be feeling more creative during this time, having more energy, more inspiration. I'm hearing you might even have to like kind of make yourself slow down, make yourself go to sleep. So it's important to transmute some of this like excess energy into meditation, into breath work, into things that are more still. We don't need to just start running and doing the most and you know, burning ourselves out. That energy has a purpose and it needs to be funneled inward. It needs to be funneled toward you. It does not need to be expelled into projects, into things. You're the project. You are the only thing that needs this energy.